Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Frei's Garbage Fridays, where I raid the bargain bin and let the dumpster gods choose whether or not we get trash or treasure. Today we're playing Gobby McGobblenuts presents The Art of the Dad Joke, Chapter 1. Spoilers, we're not going to play Chapter 2.
I didn't know if there was even a Chapter 2. I'm here as well, guys. I get to be the unfortunate guinea pig. And as I have subjected him to many a pun over our 16 years knowing each other,
It's closer to 18 now.
yeah, he's decided that a game called The Art of the Dad Joke is the way to go.
It made me think of you instantly, and
So-
it cost me less than $2, so...
Yeah, and I'll say this game has points against it right off the bat, because I hopped in to try to change the settings, and first of all, full screen says it's on, but when I first opened it, it said it was on, and it was like a little screen box, so I clicked it, and it went big and then small immediately, and I had to try to, like, rectify that in my mind. And then the volumes, instead of getting a slider here, like, I don't even care about these yet. We're not even I don't even know what those mean as far as the game's concerned yet. But these, I was like, okay, I gotta stick with the volume. So I was like, okay, well, there's no slider. Maybe I just, like, click and drag or click and enter a number. No, it just clicks through, like, 20 at a time. So,
That is...
and then there's no exit menu button, you have to hit escape. Like, these are points against it. Fix your settings.
The user interface is not friendly.
No. But let's see what else we got here. I'm hoping we have some... Before continuing with this adventure, please be advised that the level of cringe involved may lead to a series of ailments and impairments. Some of the symptoms may include, but are not limited to, insomnia, diarrhea, gastrinal distress, memory loss, paranoia, loss of appetite, Jesus fuck, gingivitis, hallucination of rabid goats, addiction to pee and thinner. I cannot read all of these that fast, but some of them are great.
Anxiety, more anxiety, a little more depression, loss of finger, memory loss, failure to even laugh again, cringivitis, cringe-tetosis, cringe-apocalypse,
memory loss,
memory loss, and a mild case of the what the fucks.
Okay, so that bit was a little bit funny. Oh lord, it's one of these fucking...
yeah. Hi there, welcome to Gobby McGobblenuts' epic emporium of goblin jokes. For those of you who are new here, let me explain what we have in store for you today. You see, I'm going to tell you a great deal of goblin jokes passed down through the generations, first told by my great-great-great-grand-gobby, all the way my gob-daddy, and who then passed them down to me. Now, why on earth would I share with such
Oh lord, I can't read today. We shouldn't have done this when we just woke up.
pure pieces of comedic gold to the likes of you, you may inquire? Well, the answer to that is simple. Gobby is very lonely and doesn't have friends.
Aww.
But fear not, for everyone, we want to be friends with Gobby after they hear my super secret, massively awesome, epically epic Gobby jokes.
Oh, I like the sound effects.
As a matter of fact, we're going to make it into a little bit of a game.
Is that why we're playing a game?
You see, every time you laugh at one of my jokes, I'm going to award you a point and record the number of times you laugh. Not only will this let you know how great of a sense of humor you have, but it will also boost Gobby's ego and give him such a much needed self-worth and slightly above average confidence levels. Essentially, this is a test to determine whether or not you'd fit into the Gobby society, or if you'd be kicked to the curb like the inhumorous, unfunny scumbag you might be.
That's me, I'm the inhumorous, unfunny scumbag.
You said it, not me.
Sorry, that was a little harsh. Anyway, at the end of this test, you will be given your point total so you may compare how great or how cringe your sense of humor is compared to others. Doesn't that sound like fun?
No, not really, or that sounds like bundles of fun.
No, not really.
Well then, negative 5,000 points to you. Fine.
Fine.
Well, I'll give you a point because that's a fairly common answer, but try to lighten up and have some fun, will you?
I had no promises.
Negligible points awarded for common answer.
Yay.
Anywho, let's get started, shall we? Gobby's greasing up these funny bones. Here we go.
Are we actually gonna move around, or is he literally just gonna tell us shit jokes?
I think he's just gonna tell us shit jokes.
I find that there's three types of people in life. Those who can count and those who can't.
Yep.
No.
Why do I feel like this is the game, Frei? Is this what you
I'm
suggest?
pretty sure this is the game.
We have 25 minutes left in this recording, minimum.
No,
He's not even on
mean,
the
when it's done, it's done.
He's not even on the goddamn comedy stage.
Oof. Tough crowd.
0 points awarded.
I love the way the earth spins. It really makes my day.
I fucking hate this guy. Why did I feel like I'm torturing myself.
Yeah, well, you did this. So far, I'm enjoying it. I've heard that one before, though, so I give no reaction.
No reaction.
0 points.
So what if I don't know what Armageddon means? It's not the end of the world.
Oh, okay, no reaction.
To be fair, I haven't heard that one, so I want to say that one was slightly amusing.
Hey, you're the one playing.
What's worse than ants in your pants?
Uncle.
This game.
Oh Lord, that was a little rapey.
That's dark.
Do we enjoy? Do we reward dark humor in this room?
Sure.
They did a fucking rim shot.
Shh.
Gobby had to learn that one the hard way.
Oh boy.
Oh, poor Gobby. Oh.
A dyslexic man walks into a bra.
I'll allow it.
How do trees get online? They just log in.
Fuck yourself, Gobby.
Not as crickets.
What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but their flag is a big plus.
Why did I do this to myself?
I've heard that one
to
before.
torture you, not me.
I heard that one before as well, so.
You know, I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
He gets a point for that one. I hadn't heard it before. That's my criteria now, is whether or not I've heard it.
I wanted to make a belt out of watches, but then I realized it would just be a waste of time.
I've heard that one before too, and I still hate it.
If criminals took their own mugshots, what would they be called?
Selfies.
Oh, I heard a little chuckle out of you.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it, but honestly, it's pretty shit.
Too bad, your criteria passed. Oh,
Nope.
You cheated your own rules.
Yes, well, we're gonna need to make our own rules as we go, aren't we? I've been thinking about removing my spine. I feel like it's only holding me back.
I mean, that's exactly what it's doing.
I did that for the last one that I messed up my criteria. There you go.
I'll never understand why manslaughter is illegal. Men should be able to laugh at whatever they want.
Oh.
Because it's spelled men's laughter.
I laughed. That's not funny. That's not funny.
It's really not funny. Not having a sense of humor.
I was fired from my job at the bank on my very first day. A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Something I would do.
I don't care what anybody says, the shovel was a groundbreaking invention.
I heard you laugh.
To the mathematician who invented zero,
sigh.
thanks for nothing.
No.
Oh, would you like to hear a joke about construction? Well, you can't. I'm still working on it.
Nope, I've heard that one before. A different version, but close enough.
Where does the general keep his armies?
In his sleeveys. Yep. Nope.
God damn it.
I thought I'd tell you a hilarious time travel joke. Turns out you didn't like it.
That is true. I didn't.
Yep.
The sound effects are on point.
Yeah.
Oh, I know a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them
rude.
work.
Nope. We're gonna get like no points on this guy.
I was at a restaurant the other night and the waiter asked me, "Hey, you want a box for your leftovers?" I told him, "No, I'm more of a wrestler."
I don't get it.
Well, he asked if you want to box for your leftovers. As in boxing, as in punching. Yeah, you didn't even
Now
get
I
it,
feel
so
dumb.
yeah. The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. Things got a little tense.
I hate it.
I accidentally gave my girlfriend a glue stick instead of chapstick. She still isn't talking to me.
Good. She probably talks too much.
Hey, how do you make holy water? You boil the hell, or what is it? You boil the hell out of it? You just boil the hell out of it, yeah. You know, most puns make me numb, but math puns make me even number.
Hi.
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's alright, he woke up. Yeah, guess that one was coming. Nope.
I feel like you made this game.
I did not. Although there's just enough animation that you figure that I might have. Anyways, my neighbor is being mad at his wife for sunbathing nude. I personally am on the fence. Nope.
I mean...
Depends on what she looks like. Anyways, I asked the librarian if they had any books on paranoia. She whispered, "They're right behind you."
Aww.
That's a book joke. You ought to tell Sheikah.
Nah, I'm good.
Most people get shocked when you find out I'm not their electrician. Uh-huh. Heard it before. I've heard all of these. I don't know what that says about me.
Nothing good, my friend.
My son asked me, "Dad, are you alright?" I said, "No, I'm half left." No.
That is true.
I have not heard that one before. It's garbage, but I have to get a point. What do you call a million rabbits walking backwards? A receding hairline.
Oh my god. Why?
What do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common? Same middle name. Huh. The
Wow.
Lord. Nope. For some reason,
How long does this go on?
I don't
for?
know. For some reason, I can only handle 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. No.
But you just said it.
My drug test came back this morning. It's negative. My dealer sure has some explaining to do. It's quite a mixed bag of whether or not this game is for kids or not.
No.
My girlfriend is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my things and write.
I think this is more amusing because I'm accidentally made you do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, at the same point, I don't know. I mean, we're 13 minutes in. I don't know if the audience has made it 13 minutes in.
They probably made it through about the intro, and when they realized what it was, they went, "Oh god, why am I still watching this?"
But hey, we're gonna put in a check stop here. If you're still here in the comments, pretty much say anything. Okay, anyways, speaking of which, my girlfriend and I often laughed about how competitive we are, but I definitely laugh more. Nope. I was washing my car with my son the other day. He looked at me and said, "Dad, could you please just use a sponge?"
Fair. I mean, that's really abusive.
You're saying you wouldn't use your son as a sponge? You used to call him your minion.
He is my minion, but he'd have the sponge and wash the car.
I see. People say they're worried about that my magician friend is doing a disappearing act too often, but I know it's just a stage he's going through. Nope. You know, anyone can get buried when they die. If you want to get cremated, you have to earn it.
Gross.
How many jokes? I don't understand. Say,
I
do you know what happens
There's
to
so
green?
many.
Do you know what happens to a green rock when you throw it into the Red Sea? It gets wet. Yeah, that's an anti-joke, my friend. It doesn't even count. You know, I really wanted to be a doctor, but I just didn't have the patience.
Why does this guy have a sword?
It's the comedy blade. He's inserting it rectally. I was once abducted by a group of mimes. They did unspeakable things to me. There's a song about that. Nope.
I wish you would hit me with that sword and kill me.
Someone broke into my house the other night and stole all of my antidepressants. Well, I hope they're happy. I heard that one before. I broke my leg in 2 places, and you know what my doctor told me? He said stay out of those places. Oh.
That seems like pretty solid advice.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, Doctor, it hurts whenever I do this random movement. And doctor says, well, stop doing that. My dog used to chase people on bikes. It got so bad I eventually had to take his bikes off him. No.
I'm shaking my head.
Do you know why a seagull flies over the sea? If it flew over the bay, it would be Bagel. That was used to be Media and I's favorite joke. No reaction. Heard it before. I was sitting in traffic the other day. Probably why I got run over.
Yeah.
The facial expression.
You know, sad face.
I tried to sue the airport for misplacing my luggage. I lost my case. Well, that's the problem is you lost your case. You're supposed to say they lost your case. If you can't stick with your own story, this is why you fail. My deaf girlfriend was talking in her sleep last night. Damn near poked my eye out. I like that one.
I don't.
Did you hear about the two thieves that stole the calendar? They got 6 months each. That's math. I don't like it.
Seems fair.
I like to spend every day as if it's my last. Staying in bed and calling for a nurse to bring me my pudding. A man tried to sell me a coffin today. I told him that's the last thing I need. Not necessarily. Two goldfish are in a tank. One looks at the other and says, "Do you know how to drive this thing?" Because it's not a fish tank, it's a regular tank. Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change colors? He had a reptile dysfunction. Well, so far I'm happy that you made me do this because it's more like you made me make you do this. Lance is a pretty uncommon name these days. In medieval times, people were called Lance-a-lot. No. You know, plastic surgery used to be such a taboo subject. Now you can just talk about Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow. That one wasn't.
Because they can't.
That one was like
It's
legitimately
funny because
unfunny.
they can't.
What's the difference between an oral and rectal thermometer? The taste.
Ew.
What's E.T. short for? It's because he's an alien. It's because he's got little legs. Yeah, that was it. I'd heard that one before. He's going into the anti-jokes now? Yeah. I really want to buy one of those supermarket checkout dividers, but the lady behind me keeps putting it back. Oh. Two windmills are standing in a field when one of them asks, "What's your favorite style of music?" To which the other replied, "I'm a big metal fan."
I have no words.
I'd heard it before, but I still like that one. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it would just be too dark to read.
True. Also, gross.
Yeah. I don't tell dad jokes often. Yes, you do.
Bullshit.
But when I do, he laughs.
Bullshit.
Oh, I see what you did there. Not funny. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Is he threatening us now? I feel like he's threatening us. You laughed.
That was the only one that was funny.
What's the dumbest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. I mean, he's not wrong. I wish I could actually explore the tavern a bit while he's harassing me, you know? Like, give me something to do.
Too.
Other than just stand there and stare at a little, you know... What does every tickle me elbow get before leaving the factory? 2 testicles. Haha, balls. My girlfriend left me the other day. Said I didn't listen to her. What a weird way to start a conversation. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what she said anyway. He told her wrong. I still remember the last thing my grandfather said to me before he kicked the bucket. "Hey, watch me kick this bucket." He said, "Hey, want to see how far I can kick this bucket?" Yeah. See, we've reached the portion where I've heard them. I recently discovered that I'm terrified of elevators. So I'm taking steps to avoid them. Yeah.
That seems logical.
I was also a little afraid of speed bumps too. I'm slowly getting over them. Yep. Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time consuming. Yeah, and then after that you have to pass the time. Haha.
Oh,
What
there's
is
a follow-up joke to it?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, not officially, I just wrote it. Anyways, what is the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. Yeah.
It's a vocabulary joke.
What do an apple and an orange have in common? Neither one can drive.
Also, I mean,
I have to give him that
not
one.
with
I
that
hadn't,
attitude.
I hadn't heard that one. I had a priest perform an exorcism for my house, but I never paid the bill. It's been repossessed. Okay, I'm okay with that one.
I don't know, it was like the mildest of clever.
You know, whoever invented the knock-knock joke deserves a Nobel Prize. Heard that one.
Fuck yourself, Gobby.
Don't you hate it when people answer their own questions? I do. 4 of my goblin buddies and I walked into a bar. You'd think one of us would have seen it. That's a blonde joke. He's being nice about the blondes. To the goblin in the wheelchair who stole my camouflage jacket, you can hide but you can't run. Did you hear about the guy who had the whole left side of his body amputated? Yeah, he's all right now. You told that like 15 jokes ago. Just different.
It's the opposite of a joke that they did before.
I never wanted to believe my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker, but when I got home, all the signs were there. The furniture store keeps calling me. All I wanted was one night stand. One night stand. No. eBay sure isn't what it used to be. I tried to look up lighters and all they had was 14,752 matches. Oh, matches. I get it. Okay. That one took me a second, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know about you, but I like to think of atheism as a non-profit organization. If I had 50 cents for every time I failed a math exam, I'd have $9.37 by now.
Good at math. Yep, good joke. Bad joke.
What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Arr, matey. Hey, matey. Yeah, I'm pretty close. No. They all laughed when I told them I wanted to be a comedian. Well, they're not laughing now. Well, he's about fucking right, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I submitted 10 puns into a joke contest to see one of them would win. No pun intended. Haha. What do I feel like, you know, I'm watching The Joker from the Joker movie, which was not nearly as good a movie as everybody said it was, I will also mention. Yesterday, it was
an okay movie.
Yeah, yesterday I was surprised to learn that I was colorblind. The news really came out of the purple. That's a joke for Chewie. You ought to tell Chewie that one.
I don't want to get hit.
With his Subaru?
Yeah, he'll run me over. Actually, he'll just hit me with the door, probably.
Fair. I can't believe my neighbors knocked on my door at 3 a.m. Luckily, I was already awake and practicing my bagpipes. Yep.
How many of these are there?
I don't know, but it's like, at what point are they going to score us? I'm afraid there was like 100 jokes and we're only at like 50 or something. Who sits here and just goes through these? I wanted to exercise, so I went to the gym and hopped on a treadmill. I got some funny looks, so I started jogging instead. If you've never tried blindfolded archery, you don't know what you're missing. I'm trying to go a little faster to get through them for what it's worth. What happens when someone steals uranium? It becomes their uranium. Okay, I like that one.
I guess so.
My girlfriend always yells at me for not knowing how to season food properly. I don't mind though, I take it with a grain of sugar. Nope. You and I both can actually cook though. You better than me. I just performed my first autopsy. According to the results, the victim died of an autopsy. I like that one. How do you get 4 old ladies to shout fuck? Get a 5th old lady to shout bingo. Yeah, I'd heard that one before. Why don't bunnies make noise when they have sex? Because they have cotton balls.
Well,
I just want to know, why aren't hallways and mental institutions called psychopaths? Okay, I like that. That's fair. Grins are like trampolines. I've never had one, but they look fun. You can tell by his face.
Oh, sad face.
My girlfriend treats me like God. She takes very little notice of my existence until she wants something.
Aww, poor Gobby.
Speaking of which, I can't believe my girlfriend just called me old-fashioned, especially with her ankles showing. The slut.
The slut.
Yeah. You whore.
How indecent of her.
Yeah. I shouldn't say that about her. She almost dumped me the other day because she said I was the king of the stupid comparisons. Man, she made me feel like a bacon sandwich on chemotherapy. The fuck?
The fuck?
That wasn't even good. I don't know.
I feel like the creator of the game put that into the game as his own personal joke because he thinks he's funny.
Yeah, otherwise he just cracked open a joke and literally just typed all these in. I don't know if you know this, but Gobby grew up very poor. When I was a little goblin, my parents had to cut holes in my trousers just so I'd have something to play with. I don't even...
I don't get it.
I would have clicked not funny even if I wasn't, you know... What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She gagged. Yeah, that's a not an appropriate joke for a so far mildly child-oriented game, Gobby. That's a blowjob joke for those kids at home. The other day, my girlfriend asked me if I was high. I just laughed uncontrollably for 3 hours. Why did the sperm cross the road? Because I put on the wrong socks before I went for a walk.
Gross.
My dude is going into whole other levels of inappropriate humor to try to get us to laugh. Why did Sally fall out of the tree? Because she had no arms.
Poor Sally.
How'd she get up there in the first place, you idiot? Knock knock.
Gobby put her up there.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Not Sally. Okay. My girlfriend recently started smoking during sex, so we had to slow down and use some lube. What's the difference between being hungry and horny? Where you put the cucumber. I'm not a female. Although I guess I could put it up my bum. I reacted harshly. Anyways, what did the leper tell the prostitute? Keep the tip.
No! That's so gross.
I don't care what anyone says. Sex while camping is fucking intense. Yeah.
I hate that joke.
What do you call a herd of cows masturbating? Beef stroganoff. Yep. Sex between 3 people is called a threesome. Sex between 2 people is called a twosome. I guess that's why they call me handsome.
Man, he had a sad face.
Yep. The other night, I made my girlfriend scream during sex. I probably shouldn't have called her and told her about it. Sometimes Gobby likes to experiment. For example, I tried phone sex once, but the holes were too small. I spent $600 on a limo and didn't get a driver with it. All that money and nothing to show for it. Okay, I'll give him that one.
Why did we... Okay, we've gone back to, like, normal jokes.
Yeah, what happened when a cannibal showed up late for dinner? His friends gave him the cold shoulder. But no. We're at a half hour about, just so you know. Like, I'm letting you call this one. You're running this show.
I mean, anytime now.
Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris.
I hate it.
Yeah, at this point, you know what? We're speed running. I'm just clicking as fast as I can. We're gonna see how many there are.
Just to see how many there are. Do you think it knows?
I don't know. You guys, if you're really good at pausing, you can read all of these anyways. And if you made it this far in the video, you ought to pick one out and put it in the comments so that we have to read it anyways. Come on, I'm clicking like a madman, but it's like it's imposing pace on some of these jokes, which is even worse.
Oh my god.
And there's like I tried hitting the escape button. There is literally no escape for you, Frei, just so you know.
Alt F4.
I mean, I can.
If it doesn't end soon, just Alt F4.
I mean, we've went through literally a half hour with just doing this. Like, the game is hardly a game. Guys,
I can't believe I fucking paid $2.
Yeah, guys, if you want a game like this, well, so far, I guess we may as well, while I'm clicking through this, we may as well, this is not a treasure game. We have found a trash game. If you guys have $2 and you want jokes like this, there is a used bookstore in your city, I guarantee it. Go spend your $2 on a joke book. You will get the same jokes. You might even save money.
I want to go into my final conclusions of this game. If you really just want to sit down and read a bunch of dad jokes out loud to yourself, this is the game for you.
Yes.
Otherwise,
and I will mention
save
it's
your
like
money.
as you can see by the video, you're at this point, and I'm just clicking. I'm not even reading all of these. You're spending a half hour reading dad jokes. He made it sound like there would be like an end game at the start with these points and such. Who, like, I mean, he should have taken a small portion, randomized each time, and like graded you on those, like 10 jokes maybe. Like that would have made this game better. That
this is chapter 1.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Definitely, but like my thinking is like, you know what? You want to use all these jokes, great. Put them on like a random rotation. Give the player like 10, maybe 20 at a time. Grade their score on that. Right? Because right now, like I said, we're sitting at a half hour. You're gonna go through a half hour's worth of jokes. Maybe they just assumed people were literally only going to play it once. And as such, they...
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it does cost like less than $2 when I got it, so I assume that, you know, we're getting a pretty decent bang for buck on this one. But I would not recommend this game unless you don't have a dad to tell you these jokes in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still clicking. I've stopped reading altogether. I'm literally watching the clock on my recording window. And it's like, you know what? The game... The premise is actually okay. If they had done it slightly different, the game might have actually passed into like a barely a treasure kind of... Oh.
Did we do it? Oh, maybe some other time then? I'm sure you're pretty busy and all doing things and stuff.
Oh, so he did do records. He must have. I think he must have asked like if we wanted to hear more jokes or something, and I clicked no, and that's why he was like, oh, maybe some other time. So anyways, we left a total of 18 times.
18 times.
I can't really say that I blame you, to be honest. Well, anyways, I hope you come back soon. I'm not going to. Maybe next time we can bust open chapter 2. That's where the really good jokes are. What's this? There's a little note tucked into the page that seems to have your name on it. Apparently the book has a built-in cringeometer and it spit out the secret word for you to share with others. What the hell's a cringeometer? People don't find Gobby cringy, do they? Well, anyway, you might want to write this word down and make a mental note of it. It would come in handy. Well, now I'm curious with it. Bonkers. Okay. Well, that's nice. Congratulations, your decisions have unlocked a bonus joke.
No!
Huh, a bonus joke. Let's see here. Aha, I've got it. A woman in later suddenly shouts, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't, didn't, can't. Don't worry, said the doctor. Those are just contractions. Hope you enjoyed. No, now get out of here, you filthy animal. That wraps up this chapter. Take care now, stay safe, and don't forget to tip your goblins. So, 33 minutes if you don't read them all. Extremely important secret words used to unlock something far bigger, more in-depth, and infinitely more important than you and other players can be majorly a part of. Please keep a hold of your secret words and share them in the comments. It will make much more sense as time goes on. Your results has been based on many different factors and may vary with each playthrough depending on your answers. Don't forget to leave your point total in the comments for us so you can get the recognition for your efforts as well as some pretty neat future awards in the works. We hope you enjoyed your experience and have learned something or taken away something positive from this experience, even if it's a laugh, a simple smile, or an exhalation of air from your nostrils as you contemplate what you're doing with your life. If you'd be so kind as to leave a comment with your secret word, we take those words and apply them to our main project, Chasing Demons. We will also be selecting some of your names to be included as characters in Chasing Demons, which you can find on Steam and add it to your wish list. Why are we advertising for this guy after what he just put us through? I just, you know, you guys look up Chasing Demons, get what you'll, you know, get what you want to get. Yeah.
Yay!
Look at all these
a bunch of
things that-
advertisements.
Naked news. I saw naked and
Random
I had to
Studios.
I had to stop for a sec. Look at all the credits for someone reading a joke book. Oh lord, we're back. What, you're still here? I wish I wasn't. Let me leave. Oh lord. Maybe I can tell you a joke that's so awful you won't come around anymore. Oh, you already did. Several of them. Well, here goes.
When does
How do you
it
keep
end?
an idiot in suspense? Oh, motherfucker. He's gonna not tell us. Yep. I'm not an idiot. I knew the joke. The punchline is that there's no punchline, so you're like, I don't get it. What is it? Okay, guys.
Yeah,
That's it from us.
I tortured myself today. This was absolute trash. We are not playing this ever again.
Nope. But yeah, I guess, this is gonna be at least a mini-series for a bit, so... I think you were saying, like, every 2 weeks you were gonna do a new game?
Yeah, every paycheck I'll buy you something under $12.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to see what's next on the trash list, then tune in then. If you got suggestions in the comments for Frei to contemplate, yeah, you know, go ahead, drop them in the comments. And till then, guys, bye.
Bye.